And welcome back to Fernando's Hideaway, the Fernandito, your 1 hour bilingual multicultural entertainment television show.
Hablando rapidito.
Amazing, amazing. You know, like I was saying, I was very blessed one time to be able to work for this great organization. And, you know, as Liam's talking about, you know, the board, and Zach's talking about the organization as itself, you know, I'd like to ask, Liam, where is Uphams Corner Main Street located?
Uphams Corner is in the northeast part of Dorchester. We are T accessible. Actually, there's a new, you were talking about the new construction of the Kroc Center. There's also a new, commuter rail station.
There it is.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
I was going to call it a T station, but it's a commuter rail station, which is on the line that runs out to Reedville, so it is now accessible. You know, there's also a number of different bus lines that run through Uphams Corner. And we're on Columbia Road. You know, if you come down from Blue Hill Ave, about a mile and a half down, you come to Uphams Corner near Mass Ave. So we're pretty centrally located.
Zachary, what's the address?
Of our office?
Corner, yeah.
594 Columbia Road,
There it is.
Suite 302.
There it is. And you have,
In Dorchester.
obviously, in your website, everything will be shown so people can find. Now, there's an event coming up that you guys, I think you're in your 3rd annual event. Tell us a little bit about it, and then tell us a little bit about the event itself, because it's an event that we all love to go to. It's so much fun.
That's the fun part of the
Yeah,
job.
this is a fun part, you know.
Well, you said before the break, it is one of the most fun parts because we bring people together. It's a celebration of all of the work that all of our volunteers are doing throughout the year. It's called the Urban Safari, and it takes place at the Franklin Park Zoo. This year it's going to be taking place on June 16th. The past 2 years we've done it in a certain part of the zoo called the Tropical Forest. This year we're doing it slightly different. It's going to be at the Barnyard, which is, people often know as the children's zoo area, but there's a petting area where you can pet goats and sheep and donkeys and all sorts of things. And there's chickens and there's baby owls, there's all these great animals. We're going to have a nationally known band called the Good Time Strings Band, which was just in a movie called Furry Vengeance.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to be great. Music, food, games, prizes, animals, and lots of great people.
You see that? How can you not want to be an executive director and a vice president to a great organization like that?
And I get to pet the owls. That's amazing.
So, estamos hablando de que el evento se va a llevar a cabo, además de que se llevaba a cabo en un sitio en Franklin Park Zoo, que usted podía ver los animales detrás de una ventana, ahora van a moverlo a una área donde usted puede ir a tocar.
Que es la granja.
Exacto, y puede tocar los animales.
Sí, puedes tocar y van a ver búhos, que Fernando estaba haciendo una interpretación de un búho, y van a ver pollitos, y van a ver...
Pollito, chicken, ¿se acuerda de eso?
Claro.
Muchos animales para ir a tocar. So, how does people like come? Like, there's invitations that go out, which we're doing today, but like, what would people need to do to come to the event and maybe get involved, or is there opportunities for volunteers?
Absolutely.
Can anyone come, or do you have to be from the neighborhood?
Nope.
Liam, tell me a little bit about that.
We welcome anybody.
Okay.
You can go to our website, or you can call our office. You know, even if you just, people wanted to come the night of the event and buy a ticket at the door, we're more than happy to. Anybody who wants to come, who wants to help donate money to Uphams Corner Main Street, we're more than welcome. You know, more than happy to welcome them. People can volunteer the night of the event. You know, there's plenty to do. We're always looking for volunteers throughout the year. They do not have to be Uphams Corner residents. So, you know.
And just a reminder for our viewers, as we have it up on the screen, but Uphams Corner Main Street is a non-profit organization. So when we talk about fundraising, it is for a non-profit organization to support commercial residents and all the great elements that make a great neighborhood.
The development of
the development, yes. Zachary, your experience in putting together these fundraisers, what is the support like, and what is the outreach like for both avenues?
Well, the support that we get is just unbelievable. We've had 99 sponsors last year of all different individuals and businesses. We have about 45 already this year, and we're expecting more to come in. We've had all sorts of support from Citizens Bank and from Staples. Target's one of the leaders in this year's fundraiser. So it's just been incredible. And then, you know, we have unbelievable volunteers coming from the community. Our event chair, Bridget Kurd, has just been unbelievable. She's a stay-at-home mom who's put hours and hours into making this event great.
Wow.
Wow.
So this is definitely June 16th.
Así que vamos a estar ahí, vamos a estar en la granja con los animales, va a haber música, va a haber comida. Todos están invitados, no tienen que ser de esa área. Exacto. Y como estábamos diciendo, esto es para fondos de una organización que es sin fines de lucro. Así que eso es lo más importante. Así que es junio 16 a las 6:30 de la tarde.
Yes. Any last comments that we might add or need to that we maybe missed?
I mean, the event has been a great event the last 2 years. It's now its third year. I have not heard from anybody that they did not have an absolute blast at the event.
Yes.
So if folks are out there, they want to come, please do.
Yes. That's so nice. That's so nice. It's really a great event. I've gone to them, and you know the nice thing about that that I've experienced, and I try to do this sometimes when I go to the events, is that I try to come myself. Sometimes it's hard for people not to recognize who you are because you have a show, but when you kind of try to come as a person that maybe tries to not know anybody, it's the way you get welcomed. Right at the front of before you even walk in, it's the greeting, it's the handshake, it's the welcome, it's the brochure, it's right away to make you feel at home. And that's so welcoming, so easy, because you get nervous, you come alone, sometimes you come with somebody, you don't know what to expect, but it's the way you're treated. You know, it's very special, and I think that's the part that makes me want to keep going every year.
Absolutely, that's why they've been successful, and they will continue to be so. So we will be there Wednesday, June 16th.
Very family-driven, I believe, in that part. Yes. Zachary? Yes?
We're going to go take the owls.
Absolutely, and that's so right. That's so right. It's, you know, you walk right to the front door, and there's people standing there who are excited to see you and probably know you, and if they don't know you, they want to know you.
Yeah, that's so nice. And sometimes they have something to give you. That's the other nice thing, but I don't want to say that too loud, but they want to give you something. The last time I got a bag full of goodies, and I don't know, it was just something that came. We want to thank you so much for coming on to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
We are looking very forward to being there. And obviously, for those that for some other reason that might have other plans or wouldn't be able to come, we'll definitely bring you a little bit of highlights of some of the interviews of what took place. But don't forget, June 16th.
So es así, miércoles a las 6:30, nos vemos en el Franklin Park Zoo.
We'll be right back.
Regresamos.